Hi, I'm Captain Martin Thies.
Hi, I'm Captain Shannon Thies. We are the Corps officers at the Salvation Army in Waterloo, Cedar Falls. And we're happy to announce that on Sunday, May 31st, we will start meeting together for Sunday worship. Yay! But we also want you to be assured that we are taking this very seriously. We want you to come back to church feeling assured and comfortable with the guidelines that we are putting in place so that everyone's health and safety is top priority. So I want to share with you that this is for church only on May 31st. We will not be meeting for Sunday school yet. We won't be meeting for any of our other activities like women's or men's ministries or Bible study or anything like that. This is only for worship that will happen not this Sunday, but next Sunday, May 31st. And I want to also share with you that since so many people have been able to view us online for our live worship services, that we're going to continue with that as well. So if you're not going to be here on May 31st, you can still tune in right here on Facebook Live because we will still be streaming our worship services.
As for these guidelines, anyone who's 65 years or older, has some health concerns, or just doesn't feel comfortable being around others yet at this time, you're encouraged to stay home and view our worship online. We love and miss you, but we completely understand and support your decision. And we have members all over the spectrum with those things, and we support that.
That's right. I'm sorry, but at this time we're not going to be offering rides for Sunday worship yet. And we want to encourage, if you are coming, to not pick up anybody else either. Just let it be your family group that comes. Don't pick up anybody else. And we won't be picking up in our Salvation Army vans at this time yet either.
Before worship, the chapel, the hallway, and bathrooms will be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized. That maybe went without saying, but we're just saying it so everyone knows.
That's right. We ask that before you come to worship, that you please make sure that you yourself are not sick. So if you are running a fever, if you're just not feeling good, you kind of have the aches, whatever the case may be, flu-like symptoms, please stay home. We know that we miss each other, but it's really important that we care for one another and that we are considerate of other people. So if you're feeling sick, please stay home. And guess what? View us online.
That's right, and if you, in the same vein, if you've been around some people who have been sick, but you haven't felt sick yet, but you know you've been around some people with some symptoms, please stay home per CDC guidelines.
Yeah,
even if you haven't had any symptoms yet, if you've been around people recently that have been sick.
Our worship, as always, starts at 10:45 in the morning. And just so that we avoid any extra congregating that will happen, our doors will not be open until 10:30. So those of you who have a key, stay away until 10:30. That's when we will be opening our doors. And we're actually going to keep our doors open. We're going to prop them open. And maybe there will be some squirrels, no, I'm kidding, who will come in and join us. I'm just kidding. But we're going to keep our doors open to our chapel and to the front doors, door C of our chapel. So you won't have to touch any door handles on your way into the building.
When you come in, there is a hand sanitizing station, and we ask that you use it.
I know that everybody is ready to hug, but we're going to remind you that shaking hands and hugging is not something that we're going to be doing. And I love that about Waterloo, our Waterloo congregation. They are huggers, but we're going to make sure that we keep our distance from one another. So no hugging, stay socially distanced, and we're going to maintain the 6 feet distance between people who are not in your immediate family.
We ask that those that attend worship wear a face mask. If you don't have one, if you don't have one, we're going to have some laying out for anyone that forgot them or didn't happen. Then you can grab those when you come in. But if you have your own that you'd like to use, please use that one.
That's absolutely right. And on the same lines, we're not going to be providing a bulletin, so there won't be anybody who will be giving you anything for you to take with you. Sometimes we like to write notes in our bulletin, and there's announcements in there, but we're not going to be having bulletins at this time. So if you are a note taker, We encourage you to bring your own notebook and pen, but don't let anybody else share them. And along those same lines as well, we're not going to be offering any activities for kids to come, so no worship bulletins or crayons or anything like that. And again, if you bring those, that's fine, but don't share with anybody else. I know that's going to be hard to enforce with our kiddos, but it's really important that we do that.
There are some of you out there, like me, that love to have a beverage around before, during, and after worship. Wonderful beverages that are good for your body, I'm sure. Please don't bring any drinks with you when you come. In that same vein, the water fountain, or the bubbler, no, I'm sure what we call it.
Water fountain in Iowa.
Water fountain here will not be able or available for use. It will be closed up or covered up, so please don't bring any drinks with you when you come.
With the exception of the downstairs bathroom, we are going to have the rest of the building marked off so that the only places that we will have access to will be the chapel, this bathroom on the main level, and the downstairs bathroom. So there will be no need for anyone to go into the fellowship hall. That will just be another area we have to clean, so we're keeping it off limits. There won't be any need to go into the classrooms upstairs. That will also be marked off. There won't be any need to go into the nursery downstairs. That will also be marked off. We hope you understand that that's just a limit. So if you have to go to the bathroom, go before you come.
And we ask when you come that you, as you come into the chapel, that you sit in family groups. But please understand the other family groups sitting there, don't buddy up next to them, even though that would be tempting to do. Leave a pew in between family groups and leave yourself socially distanced apart for everyone's safety. I'm sure we all have big enough voices we can talk to each other across the room.
That's right. We're planning on having a shortened worship service, so you can plan that it won't be an hour or an hour and a half that you're going to be here. It will be a shortened worship service. And so we do ask that as you're coming and as you're going, that you do make sure that you are maintaining those social distancing protocols. So after worship, don't bunch up and talk with people. Just make your way home. I know that we really miss each other. It will be good to be with each other, but we just want to make sure that everybody's safe and healthy.
On that same line, the building, as it was only open 15 minutes before worship, once worship concludes, will only be open 15 minutes after that. So we ask along those same lines to finish up your conversations. We're not greeting each other with a holy kiss.
No.
But we can give great parting blessings upon all of our friends and family. And we ask that you take care of that and move along back home. This is all new territory for all of us. It's a little scary and a little weird. But we ask for your prayers and your patience as we bear with one another in love.
That's right.
Please be sure to respond and react to each other as we are trying to follow these guidelines with grace and love and in a great Christian manner that we're all trying to live as we are the church of God.
We miss you all. We cannot wait to be together on May 31st. And until then, please stay healthy. Please stay safe. God bless you all.
Bye.
Bye.